Hey, this is Sarah,
And then Brie.
and today we'll be talking about confidence and self-esteem within teenage girls. Go. So, what's your opinion about confidence in certain girls these days?
Honestly, I feel like a lot of times nowadays it fluctuates. I think once you start hitting a certain age, you start becoming more aware of people around you. So your confidence is gonna start wavering a little bit because you're gonna start having that appeal to start impressing more and more people.
Right.
So my whole thing is I learned instead of trying to impress everybody, I learned how to forget everybody. This is kind of like, oh, you guys don't really bother me, but I just feel like people nowadays try too hard. Confidence should be
Try
the natural
hards.
thing. Like your natural stuff about you shouldn't have to do anything. But if you want to make yourself look good and that boosts you up, then I'm not gonna knock you down for it. Unless you're doing something raunchy.
That's true. I mean, when you're in elementary school or you're in no, actually just elementary school, that's when you start to care. Like you don't care at all. Like you're just all about the monkey bars, all about doing each other's nails and oh, let's start a little cheerleading camp thing. I mean, that's what I did back in the day. But once you hit middle school, that's when you start to care. That's when who's got the best Nike shoes, who's got the cutest mini skirt and cute top to wear, and who has all these colorful hairs and wonderful jewelry and everything. That's when it all begins. But nowadays it's starting at a young age. All of that, oh, Timmy's talking to Tina, and you're in third grade, and it's like, oh, they're boyfriend and girlfriend now. It's like, whoa, I don't remember that happening.
I can't say I don't remember that happening.
Well, that happened to you, but I mean, that was even taboo back in 04. I'm saying
really?
This is 2014. It was. Well, in my school, where were you?
I went to, honestly, I moved around to so many different schools, so as I moved to different schools or whatever, I picked up different things from other schools. So it was kind of like when I first went into I think I would say third grade, fourth grade, that's when you become aware of boys and girls and that little line of, ooh, she has cooties, but ooh, he might just be cute. Yes. I was kind of already to that phase where I started becoming boy crazy, and the more I realized I like a boy, I want him to like me. I used to be friends with boys just because I wanted to be friends with them, but then once you realize that somebody's cute and they might just like you too, things start getting serious. I remember I changed my hair bow every day. It was like a hair bow thing. If my hair bow looked cute, I would my outfit's gonna look cute with this purple hair bow I have in my hair. Honestly, it was a big thing. Girls would sit there and switch clothes in the bathroom, as I remember in elementary.
Ridiculous.
It was serious. I remember this girl went wearing one thing, came out wearing the next thing. Then before she got on the bus, she was wearing her original clothes because I know her parents were she couldn't wear anything
more than what, an
she
hour?
Can't. No, she couldn't wear tank tops or anything that's low cut. How sometimes low cut.
So she was sneaking around. I did that too.
And she couldn't wear sandals for some reason. I didn't know about that either. But she wore them in school, and then I remember one day she forgot to change her shoes or something like that. Next thing you know, the whole neighborhood heard her dad yelling at her. It was ridiculous. So
I think, okay. I think that coincides with how teenage girls nowadays present themselves towards the opposite sex, in high school. So now we jumped from elementary to middle school, and now we're on to high school. So this is how high school girls, our generation acts now. They're really bad.
Really bad is an understatement.
That's an understatement. They are terrible, terrible girls. They wear freaking clubbing outfits to school, and they've got fucking red, white, and blue.
It's honestly,
in their hair.
I feel along with that, it's also really what household allows what, or what culture allows what, because some of my other friends, because of religious, they're more conservative, and then other girls I know, because their family is just do you, or whatever. My mom, she gives me the option of doing my stuff, but she taught me because, certain body types shouldn't wear certain things that I should be covering stuff up.
Right.
Whereas other girls, if they learn they have something, they'll learn to flaunt that type of thing.
And too much is always a bad thing. Too much flaunting that causes you to be a victim to like rapists out there. Like you think that, oh no, I'm just I have a big thing on rapists. Like that
she really does.
Scares the crap out of me. I am a daughter of a mother who would just sit me down watching Lifetime movies. So yeah, I'm pretty terrified. I'm traumatized
Lifetime
now.
Says, honestly, I feel like nowadays, even Lifetime, all movies are based on a true story, based on incidents that have occurred.
It has.
It's like they go through a whole bunch of police files and find the most drastic stories and then throw them in together, and then people are like,
well, somebody needs to teach us girls to just calm down. Like, we need to calm down.
Honestly, I feel like every girl at any age should start learning a self-defense class. Just a few classes, and then once you learn a few moves, then you should be good, and you just pass on to the next level, and then you can go back to your little Zumba or whatever.
Especially for college. Yeah, like we really need to pick up on some moves, karate chopping people.
Well, I'm pretty sure you can do some stuff with Zumba too. You can step on some toes and break some, like elbow them and all that shit. But honestly,
we're getting sidetracked.
Yeah, okay. Honestly, though,
no, but the whole confidence level about me. In high school, I didn't have confidence at all. Like, I had confidence in academics. I didn't really have it in other boys looking at me or whatever. Because, like, whenever I would tell a guy that I liked that I was into him, like, they would just run away. And I was like, well, what's wrong with me? Oh, my God. Like, I'm so ugly and fat and just terrible. Like, I'm a terrible person. But in actuality, it's not even that. It's just, it really wasn't my time. Like, I didn't even know what the heck I was doing. So my self-esteem was just, like, it was really bad. But some of these girls, they are attention whores. Well, and they dress up and they wear little skanky outfits to have those immature boys, like,
and that's what I'm saying. Like, it's a two-way street, honestly. Some girls, they dress the way they dress because it makes them feel good, and I'm not going to knock that down. But whereas if I have to see your goodies on a daily and your shit's hanging out, I don't want to see that. Mm-hmm. So therefore, I would rather do it every once in a while, whereas every day is the same appeal. Because then I feel like a woman should only accentuate the things she has for a certain time or occasion and for a certain person. Yes. Whereas a girl who keeps doing the same thing over and over and over again is just going to be seen as only a sex symbol, and then later on she's not going to have that much of appeal in any other ways as provocative or sensual or anything else. And some girls may want that. You know what? Hey, I'm not going to sit there again. I'm not going to knock you down. But just know that the message you're sending is not always going to be the one that you want it to be. Mm-hmm. Other people perceive things differently. We're like girls. We see girls wearing short shorts a lot because it's hot in Florida, and
that's okay. But there's usually a limit. Like if you're, they say that if you're tall, you can't wear like that's dress code because you're tall, mm-hmm. so it shows more. But if you're short, you can get away with it because you're itty bitty, you're fun size. Not even that. It's just like I'm freaking 5'7", 5'8". I don't even know.
I remember when the days were wearing shorts. The shorts went down to like the middle of your thigh. Now it's like right either on below or on top of your butt cheek, and you see that little crease line of your butt, disgusting. And it looks like you could just see either the jelly roll of a girl's butt, or you could just see the undercurve of her butt. To me, that's just bordering of going to bathing suits. Why don't you just wear a bathing suit if you want to wear that shit? Like,
bikini style, just out there. Go ahead. Go nude, Yeah.
Get arrested. Like I said, some girls look cute in it, some girls don't. But the whole point of the matter is if it's getting too short, then it's like you're going too far. You're getting that borderline. You're going too far. It's almost like that borderline between lingerie and bikinis. Like, almost to that point. Mm-hmm. And if it gets any closer, then I'm afraid that when my sister started wearing short shorts, I'm going to probably have a heart attack because I'm like, no.
Just going to have to beat that ass. All right. So that's it for today. Tell us your comments and your opinions of what you think about how we feel about confidence level, self-esteem within our generation. and teenage girls nowadays. All right. Take care, guys.
All right, bye.